How to Rekindle Broken Friendships by Solon George. The most beautiful discovery true friends make is that they can grow separately without growing apart. Elizabeth Foley. Ever notice how friendships can crumble without warning? One minute, you're sharing laughs, and the next, it's awkward silences and unanswered texts. It feels like a gut punch, right? It's not just losing a friend, it's the sting of wondering if you did something wrong or if you're just too busy to fix it. Life is already packed with work, family, and trying to find a little time for yourself. And now, you're worried about failing at friendship, too. Here's the truth. Broken friendships don't mean you're broken. And no, you're not too far gone or too busy to make a change. What if I told you that fixing a friendship isn't just about apologizing? Sometimes, the real solution is found in unexpected places. Let's dive into some surprising ways to mend those broken connections. Ready? Let's go. 1. Reframe conflict as a growth opportunity. Instead of playing the blame game, what if every argument was a lesson in disguise? Conflicts can actually help us grow. Ask yourself, what did I learn? Maybe it's about setting better boundaries or communicating your needs more clearly. By seeing the conflict as a chance to grow, you turn a negative into a positive. For example, if you argued about feeling unappreciated, express that realization and invite your friend to share their thought, too. It's not about winning, it's about both of you evolving and deepening your friendship. 2. Own your story instead of just apologizing. Apologies are great, but they can feel repetitive. Instead of another, "I'm sorry," try owning your story. Share how you've grown since the fallout. What made you rethink things and the small changes you've made. Say something like, "I realize now how caught up I was in my own world, and it cost me our connection. I'm working on that." This honesty is more impactful than 100 apologies. It shows you've reflected and are committed to change. 3. Use radical candor. Speak the unspoken. We often avoid tough conversations, thinking it's easier to sweep things under the rug. But those unspoken feelings, they don't disappear. They just fester. Radical candor means being upfront and honest about what's bothering you. For example, say, "I've been hurt by the distance between us, and I'm worried we're drifting apart." You're not blaming, you're being honest. This kind of communication can clear the air and bring you closer together. 4. Create new shared experiences. Memories are great, but if you're trying to rebuild a friendship, it's about creating new experiences. Step out of the comfort zone and do something neither of you has done before. It's like planting new seeds in your friendship garden, building something fresh and relevant to who you are now. 5. Embrace silence together. In our world of constant chatter, sometimes the most powerful way to reconnect is through silence. Just being present with each other, no pressure, no forced conversation, can rebuild comfort and trust. Silence doesn't have to be awkward. It can be a reset button, a way to show that just being there for each other is enough. 6. The Friendship Bank. Give more than you take. Friendships thrive on balance. Think of your friendship like a bank account. Every act of kindness or support is a deposit. But when one side makes all the deposits, things get lopsided. Check in with yourself. Are you giving as much as you're taking? Little gestures like a thoughtful text or showing up when it counts can keep the friendship balanced and healthy. 7. Seek closure, not resolution. Not every issue has a perfect fix, and that's okay. Sometimes, seeking closure, rather than resolution, is the best you can do. Accept that some things might always be a bit unresolved, but the friendship is still valuable. So, can you really fix what's broken? Absolutely. Remember, you're not defined by past mistakes, and neither are your friendships. By showing up with intention, speaking honestly, and creating new memories, you're not just mending old wounds, you're building something real and stronger. It's about taking that first step, even if it feels uncomfortable. You've heard the strategies. Now it's time to act. Go on, reach out, be real, and watch how your efforts can rekindle connections that add joy, support, and depth to your life. You've got this. Go make it happen.